stands for the Motivated Fidelity. Code is MC in the DMV. I'm joined here with my man. Just we're just man's Mike. Just want to lay down a couple of questions for me, and hope you guys enjoy it. Get a little insight about who I am as an artist, music producer, things of that nature. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Yes, sir. BossManMike here with my man's Mofi. Just wanted to connect with him. Really showcase, what he's doing for himself, how he's building his own brand, how he's building his own business. I really appreciate what he's doing for himself, and it's motivational, it's inspirational to me, that he's trying to build himself up, that he's trying to get himself out there. And I really want y'all to pay attention to the video and really listen to what he has to say, because as an artist, as an up-and-coming artist, it's real important to have that audience. It's real important to have your own brand new business, and so let's get started. So I have a couple questions for you and everything like that. And I just wanted to know, what is the origins of the artist name Mofi? Like how did you come up with Mofi and all? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, man, that's a great question. So, believe it or not, I didn't actually start off with Mofi. When I first started making music, I wanted to be a motivation for people. I wanted to be something to inspire people to follow their dreams, go out there and do what you want to do and what you're good at. So my original name was actually Motive.
Motive, really?
Yeah, Motive, Motive. And that's when I first put out a song on YouTube. It was a song called Over. That was the name that I went by. Turns out that Motive was already an artist that I didn't know about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that video got 2,000 views, and I was really happy about it. Lots of people loved it, but they told me, hey man, your stuff is really good, but I thought you were, this artist. So I decided, all right, I got to change this as I make more videos and get bigger. At the time, I was learning about lo-fi hip-hop music.
Lo-fi?
Yeah, lo-fi hip-hop. Lo-fi music stands for low fidelity, and really it's a subgenre of hip-hop music where music producers, they sample old jazz samples. It has like a boom bap type feel to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it really is heavily emphasized with static and a low quality type of mix. And it's really just for fun. It's like a rough draft for music producers. So I found lo-fi hip hop engaging for me as an artist because it was real easy to just rap, just have fun with it, freestyle, just flow.
Yeah.
So that's why I like lo-fi music, and it was really chill. So I decided, all right, let me see what I can do with this since I want to make that my sound. And I decided, all right, let's go with. But I still wanted to keep my roots as well.
Yeah.
Which is, Motive.
Motive.
Yeah. So I decided, all right, lo-fi sounds really cool.
Oh yeah.
Motivated Fidelity. That's how I got it right there. So that was the origins. I changed it around 2016, 2017, I'd say. And it's been that way ever since.
It's cool how you was able to bring that lo-fi and then that motive together and everything to really make a whole brand new brand, make a whole brand new word just based off of your interests, what you love, and what your message is, what you're trying to spread, as you're rapping, as you're creating your music and everything. I feel like that's real important for all artists to be authentic with yourself, to be original with who you truly are and what you're trying to share with your music, your art, or whatever you're trying to create. It's real important to be like you said, stick to your roots and all. So that's shout out to you though, Mofi. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. And then I also was wondering, what motivated you to begin your career, your hobby as an MC or artist? What really this is for me. I really wanted to get into this.
What motivated me, what inspired me, was a lot of different things. I would say the music that I was listening to as a kid in middle school, artists like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Isaiah Rashad, a little bit of Drake, not too much, but definitely J. Cole and Kendrick. It's a big influence for me, and they really helped me get through some really tough days in my life. And it was at that moment where I realized the significance and the power of what music can do for people. And that was when I decided, all right, I want to do this, full time. I want to do this for myself.
Yeah.
Also, my mother and her sisters, they used to sing together. They used to be in a choir.
Yeah. Like an actual chorus and all, actually singing and everything, not just Sunday, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I got you, man. No, they actually had recordings and stuff like that. Yeah, but and they would have shows as well. They
whole shows.
Yeah.
So it's it runs in the family, that rhythm, that beat and everything. Wow.
It runs in the family.
Yeah.
The problem, my dad said, my dad would come out and support, but he said the main problem was that, they stayed to covers. They did a lot of covers instead of going out and making their own original gospel music. But it was all good, and they made some decent money.
Yes, sir.
They made some decent money. So I wanted to continue that, and just be better, because I see my parents and I see my dad, and my dad's he's a really great person, but I know he's not doing what he wants to do for life.
Yes,
He's not satisfied with his career, and I don't want my children to grow up thinking the same way.
Yeah.
To what kind of life is that? I get that you do everything for your children, but I feel like if you really want to live for your children, you should show your children that it's okay, to follow your dreams. So that's why, I stayed with it constantly. And at the end of the day, you gotta be consistent. So it don't matter if you want to do something. If you're not consistent with it, then it won't come true. That's one thing that I gotta say.
No, I love that because it's like you said, we all growing up, we all go to school, and it's they teach us certain ways just to be an employee for the rest of our lives, and we really gotta. We have these dreams, we have these goals, we have this imagination, this creativity within ourselves, but as we go on through our life and everything, as we're taught in school, you should do this, you should do that, you should go to college. No, don't chase your dreams. You should be doing this. You should be working at a 9-to-5 job. But with your message, it really shows me that as you chasing your dreams, as you building yourself up, you can be to achieve your biggest goals, your biggest dreams.
Yeah.
Like you said, with consistency, as you continue to build upon yourself, build upon your craft, it's it's gonna work in the meantime. You just gotta keep going, keep pushing yourself, and keep bettering yourself. With your natural disabilities and talents, it's that's real motivational right there. Yeah. Yes, sir. And how much time and effort do you put into your music, practicing lyrics and creating beats and producing and all? What is the work process for you? How much how do you all do it? What's it like for you?
Okay, that's a good question. So when I first started making music, I was doing it every single day. I was in high school every day. When I was bored, when I was going to my school or whatever, there was nothing to do, right? Lots of people, they go on their phones, play video games, play, mobile games and stuff like that. Me though, I was just writing my journal. I would keep a journal, download some songs, listen to them, and just write to those songs, write to those beats.
Yeah.
And when I wasn't writing, I was listening to artists that I wanted to be like.
Yes, sir.
So there was a YouTube channel that promoted a lot of indie artists. It was called Promoting Sounds. Before Russ. Russ was super big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I found out about Russ from Promoting Sounds. Another big artist named Khan. Yeah, Kaan.
Okay. Where's he?
He's from Maryland. He's really inspirational, honestly. He's another big dude because he started off doing construction work.
Yeah.
And he just kept working constantly, just grinding the 9 to 5, and he eventually got enough income, to follow his dreams and become the artist that he wanted to be. And now he eventually moved to California, and he's working under Jay-Z, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good for him. But the point is, I was listening to these artists, these types of indie artists that I admired, and then I would just write. I would just listen to free instrumentals and just write. Nowadays, I must say I do not write nearly as much as I used to, mainly because I don't find it as big of a necessity, because it's more like it's embedded in my thinking. I could pick up the pen anytime and just write like I didn't take a break.
Yeah.
Break, So it's nothing. There are other things that I'd rather practice and focus on. Not the writing process, but the mixing progress.
Okay.
Making the beats, making the instrumentals, promoting, and things like that. So that's really what I've been more focused on than just writing the lyrics.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And so it's like, as you continue to like practice your lyrics, would you say that like it just comes to you naturally? You don't even have to like really. It's like you can freestyle. It's like as you continue to work on your craft, can you like freestyle and all that too though? Or is it just like?
I cannot freestyle, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I wish I could, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. One time I remember someone in high school told me, "Oh, you rap?" It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, freestyle for me. I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I can't
Yeah.
freestyle." This dude said, "Oh, you're not a rapper." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
You gotta freestyle to be a rapper, and I couldn't believe it. But
oh yeah.
But yeah, in that regards, I ended up making sure that I always got something on the top of my head, written down.
On the dome. Yeah, ready to go.
Yeah, just ready to go, just in case someone asks.
Yeah. But I feel like the most important messages that you're trying to get through comes through like writing your lyrics and everything. Instead of just like, freestyle, you can say anything. Like with freestyling, you could just be like da 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 da. But it's like as you write your lyrics out and everything, is really coming from your heart. It's really coming from your soul, your creativity, really expressing yourself. So that's much respect to you, because like you said, you really take that time you got journals, and then also with like the mixing and mastering, I'm sure like that takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to just like find the right sound for you, like figure out the way that how you can say your voice, how you can make this punchline sound. It takes time, and so
it does.
It's like I just want to let everybody know, like it definitely, as you work on yourself, as you build yourself up, it's gonna take time, it's gonna take effort. As you can all see, it's not just like coming to you overnight. As you can see with Mofi, like he takes the time out. He's dedicated to his craft. Every single day he's able to like, just work on himself, work on his lyrics, work on his flow, mixing and mastering. It's a lot of aspects, but you gotta stay motivated, and like you said, like Mofi said, you gotta stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that's cool though. That's cool though.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then like what's your perspective on the creative process of making music? Like how would you say you get into the flow of making music and everything? Like what's your
So really, it comes down to like some life experience, something that you have, something that you've seen that you want to reflect on. Maybe there's some discomfort in the family. Maybe there's something on the news that hits you the wrong way. When those things come, it fills you up with passion. With the emotion. It makes you want to talk about it, and that's exactly where music is the answer for it. So music, I think of it more like therapy, honestly. If you ever have something on your mind, something that's bothering you, or maybe it doesn't always have to be negative. It could be something positive, something great in your life that you really want to, that you really appreciate. Then that's when it's time to write.
Yeah,
all the time. Other than that, I'll also say listening to artists that really get you in the mood. Artists like J. Cole, Kendrick, but also, believe it or not, XXXTentacion. I was a big fan of him back in the days. Say what you want, but he had a lot of passion
Yeah.
And his lyrics, his delivery was very, very strong in my opinion. So like, even if you didn't like his music, you could feel it. You know, you could feel what he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just based off of that passion, that emotion, and everything. And so, like with you, it's like what's helpful for you is like, does it come like right in the moment, or like does it come at like a certain time of day, or like any time? It's just like as soon as you feel that, as soon as you see that, it's like you gotta speak your message, you gotta write it down.
yeah, when it's best, in my opinion, to capture the moments,
Heat of the moment. Yeah.
heat of the moment, because it usually never comes again. You'll be like, oh man, I just got a breakup. I really wish I could talk about this.
Yeah.
I could write a song about this. Sometimes, time heals all wounds, which is good. It's great. But after that wound is healed, you won't be able to express through music as well as you would have in the moment that you were in the healing process.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Which is why it's important, to write as soon as possible.
Or even like to just do the music like as soon as possible. Like if you had the opportunity, like just go straight into the studio and just pour your heart out. You know what I mean?
You don't have to go to the studio. You just be in your room.
Yeah.
Get some headphones and get a beat or whatever, and just start writing in your journal. Lots of people like to use notes.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I'm more of a journal guy, but yeah, studio's cool too.
Yeah.
Studio's cool.
But it's like real interesting though, because it's like with those emotions, it's like with the chakras and everything. It's like the heart chakra and the throat chakra, and so it's like that creative process. You're coming from the heart with like your emotions, whatever you're trying to speak, whatever you're trying to express, and with the throat chakra, it's like you're speaking your creativity, you're expressing your emotions, you're expressing yourself, and it's like it's a crazy process though. It's like as soon as you hear yourself, it's like wow, like this is really me, this is really how I felt. And this is like raw, original content that I can be able to like speak and be able to express with myself. Like it's a cool process. Next question I was gonna ask you is like over the last few years while practicing and strengthening your gifts and abilities, what have you learned so far? Like how have you grown so far?
That's a deep one.
Yeah?
That's a deep question.
Really though?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought about it like that, but the most obvious one is obviously consistency and mental fortitude, discipline. Discipline is a very big one, I'd say. The power to wake up every day and write. Write constantly. That takes a lot, and it's so beautiful seeing your skills flourish.
Yeah.
Because I used to be garbage. I used to not be that great. So just seeing as time goes by, as I become a more honed artist, it feels so great. I know the power of consistency and discipline. Another thing that I'll say I learned is not to do it for external reasons. Sometimes in the past I used to write music for other people, to make other people happy and things like that. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with making people happy, but I think you should do something because you yourself want to do it at the end of the day. When I started this journey, it wasn't really about making myself proud. It was more about, I want this, I want that. I was too young, I wanted to have money, I wanted to have girls, I wanted to have this and that. But it's cool, but as time went by, I started to realize that just being able to have the gift to write music and make someone's day is good enough, And so I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Any other lessons I can say? That's all. That's the only real big lessons that I got to say, honestly. Other than that, maybe just time. Patience. Patience is what I would say. Patience is a virtue. But But yeah, those were the main lessons I gotta say.
Yeah, and it's like it's just nice to see like how far you came. You know, like you said, you know how you was back in the day, and now it's like you hear yourself on the track. You know, writing the music, making the music, and it's like wow, like I really came a long way. It's like this really took a lot of time. It took a lot of like dedication and effort. And now that I'm able to like hear myself now, it's like my old self would be like, wow, this ain't like who is this? Like who am I listening to? You know, like it's just amazing. Like you said, how as you continuously like improve upon your actions, continuously like work on yourself, work on your craft. It's like you can go far, you can go beyond your imagination and everything like that. It's like you can take your gift of writing, and you can motivate men and women from all around the world just with your music, just with your message and everything like that. And as you said, as time goes on, it's like you better yourself, and you're reaching out to more people, and people really like understand you. People really like see that you came from like like you really came from nothing and everything, and you really built yourself up over time. And I feel like that's what a lot of people need to see nowadays. Like instead of just looking at people, wow, he got so much money, she got so much money, they gotta also realize like imagine all the sacrifices that they put in. Imagine all the time, the effort that they had to do, to take to be to get them to that position within their lives right there. So it's like just being able to appreciate that time and that dedication that you put into your craft is just like it's amazing. It's amazing though, for real. It's amazing though. And it's like that's what a lot of people got to realize. Like you can't just like give up. If you having like a bad day, a lot of stuff not going well. Like you think it might go a certain way, but it's not going your way. You can't just like give up. You just can't like put it down. I'm sure like you had like plenty of days where like you just wanted to put the pencil down. Just push the journal aside. But it's like that passion within you to know that you deserve better, that you have that potential within you to be able to change your life. It's like that's what keeping you going and everything. That's real motivation right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For sure. There's been a lot of days, when that happens. People like, oh, you ain't this, you ain't that. You're not a real rapper.
Yeah.
That can really like take a toll on your spirit. But other than giving into the hate, I just challenge you. Oh, is that the case? Just get better. So that they can't say that the next time. They know that I know for a fact that I'm a great rapper. I'm a great artist. And
it's like confidence. Yeah.
Yeah, it builds up your confidence. Knowing that you are the shit. Honestly.
Yeah. And
so,
then it's
so no, it's all good. So that feels really great, and so that's all. That's for real. That's for real.
Then I also like what you said. Just learning about like not like trying to do stuff for other people. Like while you're doing it, everything. It's not like trying to please other people, trying to really like appeal to other people. But it's like as you're finding yourself, as you're discovering who you truly are, it's like you find real reasons to be to do what you want to do, and you find the reason why you really want to do it, not for just to please others, but it's like it's your life, it's your craft, that's what you're trying to dedicate your life to. And so that's really important too, as you going through our life and everything, because like people might want you to go in like a certain direction, but it's like, is that really like what's best for you? Is that gonna make you happy and everything like that, or just that's real important as you continue to build upon yourself as well.
It definitely is, and I think it's also important to know that you can be happy and be financially stable.
Yeah,
it is possible. If you find enjoyment in something, then it's bound to be someone else who also finds enjoyment in that, in whatever that is. And if someone else finds enjoyment other than just you, then that means that whatever that is holds value, and in value comes money.
Yeah.
So it's all good. It's fine. You just gotta know how to convert it, whatever that is that you want to do and get good at, into money as best as possible. But money's not everything. Money is important. Money is very important. But the money will come. The money will come. You just gotta know how to convert it from, whatever that is, your skill, properly into money. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. So like going on next question, like if you were able to, turn your hobby into like a full-time career and earn millions of dollars, how would you invest in yourself? Who would you invest into? Or like, what would you do with the money earned? You know what I mean?
Okay. So you're saying I made money off my craft already? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay.
Like millions of dollars. Like you already like big time, you got a lot of like maybe like deals, maybe have your own studio, you know what I mean? It's like,
For sure.
yeah.
For sure. That's a great question. Man, sometimes I just have a journal with me all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I keep a journal with me. I just write
Bro,
all the time, man.
that surprised me. That's like that really surprised me. Like you really put it out your pocket.
Yeah, I always got one.
That's tough.
That's what the pen is for.
Yeah.
But this is not the music journal. I just write ideas, and in this notebook, I just have ideas of what I would do once I got big.
Yeah.
All the ways that I would use that money, and I have some big dreams, honestly. So, as great as rap music is, I definitely don't want to stay doing rap music forever. I want to branch out,
Okay.
and do different things. I want to go into animation for one. I want to score music for animation. You ever heard of Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
So,
The cartoon, yeah.
yeah, that was actually one of my favorite shows growing up.
Bro.
For sure, definitely. Side note, they're actually making a new Avatar movie.
They like cartoon or
The
like
cartoon one. I know the Avatar 2.
Yeah.
That's another thing, but they're actually making an Avatar animated movie, one on Zuko. And
Bro, I never even knew that.
yeah, man.
Like you just got me hip. That's crazy.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Oh
later,
yeah.
for sure. But with that being said, I wanted to make something similar, but based off of African culture.
Okay.
That idea was inspired by an African track that I made, and so yeah, I was really happy with how it turned out, and so now I really want to enlighten people, through historical fiction, taking a lot of historical events and bringing better light to Africa.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I would like to do with my money: set up my own studio, and yeah, that's one of several things.
Oh yeah.
I want to bring more liberty to indie artists.
Okay.
Definitely. So maybe make up my own label or something like that, because the music industry, it's not that great for the artist. It's not the worst, but it's not that great.
Yeah, a lot of shaky stuff.
Lots of shaky stuff. Music artists, they should be making a lot more than they should, what they get now. A lot of streaming services, like the artist is getting like 0.000%,
Yeah.
like 0.003 or something like that of a penny, like no. While these big industries are making, all the money, the artist is the one getting the least amount. That's not cool. That doesn't seem right.
Oh yeah.
It's not cool. It's not right. So I want to change that, making sure that so that the people actually making the art have, more dough in their pockets. It only makes sense. Other than that, I want to go back home to Mali, West Africa,
Okay.
and I want to, make some changes around there. I want to help my people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Just-
help my people.
Just go back to the roots and everything, and just like really uplift people and show people, maybe even provide them with opportunities to, utilize their natural disabilities and talents,
Yeah,
like set something up over there
for sure. Yeah.
that like, there's so many opportunities and so much that you can provide, the resources, experiences, and lessons that you can be to provide, once you're able to like go over there and, make all of that happen, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like another important thing with the journal as well, like, as you're writing your goal, as you're, trying to discover yourself, as you're trying to know who you truly are, a journal, like, with like how Mofi has, like a journal is gonna be able to help you, understand who you truly are as you continue to like write within the journal, understand your goals, understand your vision, you understand who you truly are as a person, you start to realize your soul, your heart, and your desire, and as you write in those goals, you can be to envision those goals. You can be to see those goals, come to life as you writing the goals down and everything. So I think that's real interesting, and I definitely suggest that to keep like a journal on you. You know,
Sure.
like you doing. Yeah.
It's really great. I really enjoy the journal. Sometimes, before I go to bed, maybe at work, maybe while I'm eating breakfast, just write down any of my thoughts, and so I'm able to plan my work and work my plan.
Yeah.
What it is at the end.
Hey, BossManMike here with Mofi, and he's ready to tell me what he's got going on for himself. Some projects, some announcements, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of big things coming on the way. 2022,
Yes,
baby.
Yes, sir. So, I got a whole bunch of things on the way. We got 3 singles first. These 3 singles got bedroom pop and some lo-fi hip-hop type vibes, and also mainly some rap, some rap.
Okay.
Some crank shit, some stuff.
Some crank shit, okay.
Some to vibe out to.
Yeah.
That's burden or contribution to society, fever dream, and progression. All 3 have different vibes, and I'm pretty sure you guys will love it. Give you insight on diversifying and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
After that, I got my tape.
Oh, you said after that you got more on the way?
Oh, for sure, man.
Oh, you got more on the way?
Those are just
okay.
singles. Those are just singles.
Yeah.
So after those 3 singles, an EP called Level 1. Level 1 is going to feature just 5 tracks. Nothing crazy, but it's just a little sampler for the main deal, which is my album. My album is called Wow and Flutter. It's a reference to cassette tapes, And cassette tapes, they have a lot of wow and flutter, fluctuating and stuff like that. So it has those lo-fi vibes in them. So I hope you guys enjoy, and please watch out for them. They're coming this summer.
Yes, sir. Gotta level up to level 1.
Yes, sir.
Then we got the big album on the way and all that.
Yes, sir.
And where can we find your music at? Like what platforms are you on?
Man. So I'm on everything, honestly. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. You can find me on SoundCloud. SoundCloud, you can listen to a lot of demos.
Yeah.
I got a couple of demos on there I put out last year. You can also find me on Tidal, Deezer.
Oh, you on Tidal too?
I'm on Tidal, man.
Okay.
I'm on Deezer. But the main platforms that I like to use are Spotify and iTunes, But if there's others that you guys listen to, Pandora, I'm on there as well. So it's all good.
Yes, sir. You heard it best. So I want y'all to make sure to go check my man's out. Go check him out. Look out for his new projects, EPs, 3 songs. We got an album on the way. He got big things on the way. So, definitely go check him out. And, appreciate you, brother.
No problem, man.
Thank you for...
Mind if I say one more thing?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here's an easy way to find me. If you on YouTube, you can look up Mofi, M-O-F-I, and then put in Maniac. That's a really great song right there. You can also listen to that on Spotify, iTunes. Just Mofi, Maniac. That's a really great introduction to my music. And hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys do, please subscribe. And stay tuned because more stuff is dropping soon. I just put out a new video all about African culture. It's a really great track. Hope you guys enjoy that as well. A little different from this rap music, but it's really great if you really looking to learn something new and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Take care.
Yes, sir. Y'all heard it best. So go check my mans out. All platforms, social media, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Tidal, all that, yo. Go check him out. He got big things on the way. Up and coming artist. I'm real proud of him. Very motivational, very inspirational kind of stuff. And he got that passion within him. So go check him out. BossManMike and Mofi out.